Now, from Wish TV, this is The Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. Coming up tonight, multiple state champions are crowned, and the football postseason kicks into high gear. In the Coach's Corner, we look back at a first girls soccer state title for Garin Catholic. Plus, as the new season begins, our Athlete of the Week can't wait to lead a Hamilton Southeastern basketball team with high expectations.
It's just super exciting to get back on the court with these girls, and we have a lot to prove and a lot to achieve, so I'm just super excited.
Sing it loud and proud. The Zone Extra starts now.
Hi, everybody. Good evening to you. Welcome to the Zone Extra. I'm Anthony Calhoun. What a fantastic week of high school sports with state champions being crowned, as well as other great postseason action. In the Coach's Corner tonight, Garin Catholic is a state champion for the first time in girls soccer. Head coach Sean Yao and senior defender MJ Johns are here in studio. Plus, our Athlete of the Week is a junior at Hamilton Southeastern and already committed to play basketball collegiately at IU. We'll introduce you to Maya Makaluski. And our campus feature takes us to Indiana State to capture a great story with current Sycamore and former Pike basketball standout Ryan Conwell. Now, let's take a look at this week in high school sports. In football, it was the sectional semifinals last Friday, including opening games for Class 5 and 6A at Center Grove. The three-time defending champ Trojans pulled away from Franklin Central in a 26-point win. Meanwhile, Westfield is into the sectional finals after the Rocks jumped out to a 28-0 halftime lead in a win over Carmel. And at Lawrence North, it was rivalry night as the Wildcats hosted Lawrence Central. A big night from LN receiver Davion Chandler leads the Wildcats to a 22-point victory. And at Ben Davis, it was the game of the night and one of the best in the country as number 3 Ben Davis here hosted number 1 Brownsburg. The Dogs up 18 in the fourth quarter, but Thomas Witkowski scrambles, finds the end zone. Ben Davis within 11 at that point there. Then the Giants defense steps up. Mark Zachary, the interception, returns it for the touchdown. We got a 1-point score game, that is. And then later it's Witkowski again doing it with his legs, running right and finding the corner. Ben Davis rallies from an incredible comeback, and they get the win, 28-25, the final.
It shows our relentlessness and our unity as a team. You know, this team is very united as one, and I wouldn't want to play football with any other guys. When we step onto this football field, they all have my back. I have their back as well. So when we step out here, I wouldn't want to step on the field with anybody else.
We have 42 seniors, and we have one of the best leadership of the senior class. Our senior class, some of the best leaders that you've ever been around, or if you've been in a high school or been around a football team, we've got some of those men.
Wow, what a win last Friday for Ben Davis getting the victory last week. You saw it there. Man, what a win for them against Brownsburg. Okay, so moving to the pitch tonight, where the high school soccer season came to a close last weekend with 6 different championship games taking place over a course of 2 days at Carroll Stadium on the IUPUI campus. In Class 1A Friday night, it was a rematch of last year's girls title game between defending champ Park Tudor and Canterbury out of Fort Wayne. And 26th minute here, Canterbury turns it over. Izzy Wallace on the counter finds Dejanay Butler, who spins, gets into the box and scores with the left foot there. My Park Tudor goes back to back. They win it 1-0. Congratulations to Coach John Simmons and the Panthers getting the job done there. Okay, more girls action from Saturday night. It was the 3A title game featuring Noblesville and Bloomington South. 21st minute, Miller's down a goal, but Meredith Tipner here from the shot from outside the box gets it through the keeper for the goal. Game tied at 1 apiece. Then just over 10 minutes later, Tipner sends the ball into the box, and Allie Pittman does the rest. Millers take the lead, and they're going to win the championship. 3-1 is the final. They get the job done. In the boys 3A title game, there was a 2-time defending state champion Noblesville taking on Cathedral. 10th minute, the Irish turn it over, and Noblesville counters quickly. Ashton Craig beats the keeper, and the Millers, they strike first. Later in the half, Max Reason With the free kick here, Keller Willis, the header, doubles the lead, and Noblesville wins. Look at this. A third consecutive state title. 2-0 the final. Congratulations to the Millers getting it done once again. Also last weekend, it was the cross-country state finals in Terre Haute, and congrats to Brebeuf senior Cameron Todd as he wins the individual state title with a time of 14 minutes, 55 seconds, the only runner to break 15 minutes. On the team side, led by a fourth place finish from senior Tony Provenzano, there is Carmel winning the title for a second consecutive year. All right, in the girls' race, congratulations to Indian Creek sophomore Libby Dowdy, who wins the individual state title by more than 9 seconds with a time of 17 minutes, 6 seconds. Homestead is the team state champion for the first time in program history. The top team from Central Indiana Saturday was North Central with a fourth place finish. Congratulations to all those teams. Okay, in volleyball, last Saturday was a very busy day with 16 teams and 8 matches in the semi-state round with trips to the state finals on the line. In Class 4A at Frankfort, it was unbeaten and top-ranked HFC taking on LaPorte, led by 10 kills from senior and future Florida Gator Lauren Harden. Boy, can she play. The Royals win in straight sets to advance to the state finals for the second year in a row. HSC looks for back-to-back championships on Saturday as it faces Castle. Meanwhile, in Class 2A at Columbus East High School, it was Cecina taking on Brownstown Central. This match was close throughout with teams just alternating wins in each of the first 4 sets, folks. In the 5th set, match point for Brownstown Central. Cecina can't convert the kill, and Brownstown Central wins a thriller and advances to the state finals. They will take on Muncie Burris for the 2A title coming up. Good luck to all those teams ready to go to work for the state finals. Okay, time for a break, folks. We have much more coming your way here tonight on the Zone Extra. Glad you're hanging out with us. Up next is the Coach's Corner. Last week, they won the program's first ever state title. Guerin Catholic girls soccer coach Sean Yao and senior MJ Johns are here for a conversation. Can't wait to talk to them. And still ahead, she's a junior basketball standout and a future Indiana Hoosiers. We'll introduce you to our athlete of the week from Hamilton Southeastern.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine. This is the Zone Extra Coach's Corner.
All right, welcome back here to the Zone Extra tonight. Anthony Calhoun here with you tonight. Time now for the Coach's Corner. Last Friday night was a special one for Guerin Catholic as the Golden Eagles defeated Aleo 2-0 for the school's first ever girls soccer state title. Please welcome to the show tonight head coach Sean Yao, as well as senior defender MJ Johns here with us tonight. Great seeing you all. Congratulations on winning the state title. Coach, I'll start first with you. What an accomplishment. First time in program history. I know you got to feel good about it.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Just a big monkey lifted off our program's back. We've been in the state finals 3 times, and to finally get it on that 3rd time was just a perfect ending to a fantastic season.
I love it. And you've been a senior. What a way to go out, my friend. How sweet was it to get the victory?
I think it was really sweet, something that we've wanted to do all season. It's kind of had our eye on the prize, knowing that our final goal was always to win that state title and cement ourselves in program history.
Yeah, you gotta love it, MJ. Well, look, I want to go back and look at the highlights from what took place last week, on last Friday, that is. And, you know, you want to talk about a team ready to go. Coach, I mean, tell me what you liked about what you saw from the girls out there last week.
It came all the way back to the beginning of the summer. We talked about state championship aspirations. So each week throughout the summer, all the way through up until the state finals, these girls, led by our fantastic seniors, built and led up to this moment. They were ready throughout the whole entire season to get to the point where we knew once we stepped on the foot for the state championship that they were going to win that game no matter what.
Yeah, and MJ, you know, when you think about from what you see here, the video on the screen here, what was it like for yourself and the other girls on the team going into the game? Because you work so hard and you get to the final match here, you got to figure out a way to get it done, right?
Yeah, I think coming into the game, we just wanted to give everything that we had and wanted to get that win, knowing that we've seen what it's like to lose a state title game like our freshman year. And we've seen the other teams' faces when we've won throughout the tournament, and we just wanted to make sure that we ended out on a good note and that we won that final game to win the state title.
Yeah, you know, one thing we noticed, we were actually at your football game on Friday, and a lot of the students were making their way back from rooting you guys on and cheering you guys on to the state championship. As a senior, how sweet was that to have the support from your classmates and then finally delivered here for the school?
Yeah, I think it was something really special and important. Like the fan bus coming to and from the game was really cool, and then going back to the football game and getting to celebrate with our student section while cheering on the football team coming back after a state win was kind of undescribable, and getting that standing ovation walking back into Guerin was pretty cool.
You gotta love it. Coach, you guys had knocked off, what, 4 different top 10 teams in the run to the state title. What was the biggest reason for the success here as we take a look at the celebration from your girls here in the state title?
It was the mentality. It was the schedule that we played during the regular season. You know, when you play in the first and second round of sectionals, the number 1 and number 2 team in our class, that's just going to strengthen your resolve. I think the seniors that went through the state finals run in 2020, they saw what it took to get to that point.
Yeah.
And they said, you know what, we want to honor those people that played in this program in the past. So they worked their butt off throughout the season, and then the tournament, their mentality just kicked in and just knew that every single thing that they had to overcome, they were gonna resolve and get through it and get that W, and that's what they did.
You gotta love it. A close match indeed here. You see you with the trophy there, no doubt about it. The IHSAA, when it comes to state champions, there's nothing like that trophy, one of the best trophies of all time. What was that moment like for you, being there to celebrate with all your teammates there?
I think it was something really special. I mean, obviously a little bittersweet because for the seniors that was the end, but
yeah,
no better way to end, and to hold a trophy that's almost the size of some of the girls on our team was something pretty funny and special just to get to celebrate with everyone.
Yeah, you gotta love it there. So Coach, you know, it's one thing to say, hey look, our goal is to get to state and win a state championship, but to actually do it, I know there's a lot of folks that you have to thank here tonight, right? Not only just the young ladies, but just the parents, et cetera, right? For
yep.
All the hard work.
I'd like to thank the players, most importantly, but our families, our team mom, MJ's mom actually was our team mom, Erin Johns. She's behind the scenes. All of our families, all of our student section, our administration, our athletic directors,
yeah,
the coaches that were with me every single day. Special shout out to my wife and my children for dealing with the high school schedule every day. So I want to thank everybody, and if I forget anybody, you guys know that I forever will be indebted to all of you guys for our support from you guys.
Yeah, and MJ, I mean, we'll let you get out here on this right here. This is a moment you'll never forget, right?
Yeah, I mean, ending on top, there's nothing better than that.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time. Congratulations to Guerin Catholic getting the job done. Girls soccer, job well done. Yes, you can sport that sweatshirt there, and wow, way to get it done, my friends. All right, thank you so much for coming on the show tonight. All right, so ahead here on the Zone Extra tonight is our athlete of the week. You know, she excelled last year as a sophomore and has even higher expectations this season. Coming up, meet Ambleton Southeastern basketball standout Maya Makaluski. We'll talk to her. Plus, we go on campus tonight to catch up with former Pike basketball standout Ryan Conwell as he preps for year 1 at Indiana State. That's on the way.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
Welcome back to the Zone Extra. Anthony Calhoun here with you tonight. The third-ranked Hamilton Southeastern girls basketball team opens its regular season Saturday afternoon at Ben Davis, and expectations are high for the Royals this season. A big reason for those expectations, folks, is junior guard and IU commit Maya Makaluski. Last year, Makaluski averaged over 15 points and nearly 4 rebounds for a Royals team that went 21-3. As the new campaign begins, Maya is embracing a leadership role on the team, helping fill the void left by her sister, Riley, who is now a freshman at Butler University. Maya says she is using the example set by her sister to continue the tradition at HSE.
Last year, watching my sister be a leader on the team really helped me learn like what I want to be like. So for sure, helping the girls out and also being a person they can come to about stuff and someone they want to follow and make it fun too.
What she's done in terms of that leadership role, I mean, she's been more vocal. She leads by example, does all the other things, tries to get everybody involved. I think she's doing that, but she's also trying to start nurturing some of the other girls to be leaders as well.
Shooting, that's pretty much what I'm known for, and being very versatile, I would say. Like I can post and I can shoot. And then definitely this year working on rebounding and defense. I know that in order to play at the next level, I have to be able to do those things to get on the court.
She came in her freshman year. I mean, everybody knew her ability to score, especially shoot the basketball. But I would think last year she got better at putting the ball on the floor. And you can already see the improvement this year overall game at both ends of the floor.
Wearing Indiana across your chest is something that you can never describe to anybody. It's such a big honor. Now I can focus on other goals that I have to achieve. McDonald's American, Miss Basketball, Gatorade Player of the Year. So goals I could really focus on now without having other distractions. And I think it's nice to know that I already have a family that I'm going to go to in the next 2 years.
You gotta love it there. Okay, time for a break. More coming your way on the Zone Extra. Still ahead is the latest edition of Ask the Commissioner. That's on the way.
This is the Zone Extra, presented by Franciscan Health Sports Medicine.
We're back here on the Zone Extra. Now it's time to go on campus tonight to catch up with a former high school athlete. This week we head to Terre Haute and Indiana State. After a year at South Florida, Ryan Conwell transferred to Indiana State for his sophomore season. In high school, Ryan averaged nearly 23 points and 7 rebounds and was named Marion County's Player of the Year and an Indiana All-Star. Conwell says his connection with the Sycamores coaching staff played a big part in his decision to return to his home state.
In high school, Coach Search, he was my first Division I offer here at Indiana State. So they recruited me out of high school, and I ended up going down a different path. I believe in, like everything happens for a reason, and outside Florida, after my first year, they made some changes, and I decided to, enter the transfer portal, and Coach Search in Indiana State was one of the first schools to hit me up. He made it, really comfortable, and he keeps it real. And I'm just very thankful, for the opportunity for allowing me to come back here and, play closer to home and stuff like that.
All the best to him. Okay, time now to Ask the Commissioner with Paul Neidig. And here's the question this week. What is your favorite Halloween theme or scary movie?
Oh, gosh, I've never been much for scary movies. Don't know why, but, when I grew up, you had the Friday the 13th movies and Freddy, and that character was just such a, he kept you on the edge of your seat when you were watching that show. And then I got to throw another one in there, the scary show just called Halloween. You wouldn't, it wouldn't be a scary movie if you didn't have the name Halloween in it too sometimes. And so I think that one fits appropriately also.
All right, always great to hear from the commissioner. Okay, we're down to the 8 finalists for the Zone banner. Each fall we award the prestigious Zone banner to the school with the best school spirit. Take a look at some of the best from the past week. That was Fishers High School. Find out their finalists for the Zone banner. The 8 finalists. Here we go. Brownsburg Cathedral, Chittard, Fishers, Garrett Catholic, HSE, Martinsville, and Noblesville. Those are the 8 finalists for the Zone banner. Coming up tomorrow night, folks, we'll knock that list down to 4, the 4 finalists for the Zone banner. All right, it's a big night of high school football across Central Indiana as well, and we have you covered with all the scores and highlights from 20 games, the most in the state in the Zone. Coming up tomorrow night, starting at 11:08. Let's take a look at some of the other games we'll be covering your way in the Zone. We got HSC against Fishers. The rivalry continues there. Westfield, Noblesville, Ben Davis taking on Pike. Chittard against Hamilton Heights, a matchup there in Mooresville against Brebeuf. We have 20 games coming your way on the Zone tomorrow night. The sectional finals. We'll have it for you, 11:08, right here on the Wish TV. Folks, thanks so much for watching the Zone Extra. I'm Anthony Calhoun. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you back here next week, same time, same station.